Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Hello, how are you today? Let me adjust this just a little. There we go. I'm on here early. Live didn't seem to fit with our schedule today, so I'm hopping on here early and hopefully doing this really quick. I'm all prepared. And all except for stamping on the inside. So I'm all prepared. I have my pieces ready to go, but I want to come to you today early. I apologize. I don't have a way of posting a message on my YouTube. I looked and looked and looked, and I've actually looked more than once, and maybe that's something I have to like subscribe in order to get that feature. I have no idea. Anyway. I don't know that I really want to pay at this point to be able to post that. So let me go down here and find comments just in case somebody's catching me live. Hop on here and say hello to me. Tell me where you're watching from. I would love for you to engage with me while I am making a card. And we're going to make a fun little card. Most of this is based off of this fun little Newton's Nook die set. This little set is called Pawsome. Pawsome, not P-O-S-S-O-M, but P-A-W-S-O-M-E. Sorry, not Pawsome. It's called Pawprint shaker die. See, I knew I was going to say it wrong. Pawprint shaker die. I typed it right in the description, but the memory slipped. Anyway, this cute little set is going to make a shaker. And what I love about this set is that you've got all these little dies that, let me take this out so you can see it. You've got all these dies that can create your little shaker elements. Let me turn this over. And so, how awesome is that you've got all these little tiny elements that can go inside your little shaker area. It's not going to be a real shaker, but it's got elements in it, which are fun. So I am going to create this little card today. I am going to stamp on the inside first. I'm going to be using the Waffle Flower Pawsome Birthday Sentiments. That's where I got the possum from. So that's Pawsome, not the animal possum. So, and so I have used every element on this die, on this Newton's Nook set, and I've created some really pretty little shaker elements using the Graceful Garden glitter pad from Memory Box. This is a nice thick pad of shimmery awesomeness, and I used, there's yellows, shades of yellow. It's kind of like an ombre. You've got shades of pink and purple and green and yellow, and I have used the orangey yellow. So just really quick, just thumb through this. What I like is that, you know, I'm not afraid of glitter, but the glitter doesn't shed. So this is a really, if you're afraid of glitter, if you're a person that freaks out over glitter getting everywhere, this is a great paper pad for you. And it die cuts beautifully. So it's nice and thick and a really quality product. So there's that. If I can get it back in there. Trying to keep the studio clean and picked up because, you know, people coming and going, it can get a little crazy if I don't. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to show you is some of the paper that I've used. I've got this little strip here that I've got from Dare to Be Artsy. This, let's see if I can find the name of this paper. It's probably on the other side of this. It is. It's homegrown, and it's darling, and it's in the store. Really cute paper pad. It's 12 by 12. And I just took a little strip and stuck it right there. And coming to the store, I have not added it yet. Just haven't had the time. Wheels are turning, guys. But this awesome mirror card, you see the blue here. This is mirror card. Oh, this is just great for like waves for your ocean scenes. Hi, Lindy. You got my message. or you probably got the notification that I was on live. So, yeah, so this paper is coming to the store. I'll put it in the store here fairly soon. Let's see, I've got some Bazzill paper here. Nice quality, heavy cardstock. The color that I've used is Robin's Egg, and the other color that I've used is Juicy Pear. And let's see, what else? Last but not least, I've got foam. It's in the store. Foam sheets are awesome to use for shakers or just any kind of dimension that you need to put on your card. So, without further ado, I'm going to use some yummy Peacock Feathers Distress Oxide, and we are going, and I will be using some twine that's in the store too. I'm trying to remember what the name of this twine color is. I don't remember. I'll post it. There's a lot to remember. Okay, and new stuff coming all the time, so it's just hard to keep up with. So thanks for your patience with me. All right, so one of the things, before I stamp the inside of my card, one of the things that I wanted to tell you was that what's so nice about this little set, this Pawprint shaker die, is that you just get a lot of elements to it. And I'm saving all of these little pieces. Like the piece that I cut out could actually be used for other things. So I'm going to keep this, and I'm going to keep the foam and everything. And I'm going to create another card out of the elements that I had left over from what I used today. So, you know, make sure you're stretching the use of what you've got. So that's just a little tip there. Okay. I am going to use my handy dandy little Stamparatus, and I'm going to stamp the inside of this card. And yeah, I'll just do this. I am going to use the sentiment from the Waffle Flower, Pawsome Birthday, and I decided to go with both puppies and kittens to kind of please everyone today. I felt like being a people pleaser. And take advantage of that because I'm not always like that. So today I'm going to please all the dog lovers and all the cat lovers. So, so I've decided that I'm going to use two sentiments. Oh, I could use that orange. That would be really cute with this. I have it right over there. I might do doubles. Yeah, I might do doubles. Okay, so this one says "Have a Pawsome Birthday," and the other one I'm going to place under it is "Potty Animal." I'm going to put "Have a awesome Pawsome Birthday, Potty Animal," and I just thought that would be so fun. And I think I'm going to do that in two colors actually. I'm going to do that this in the blue Peacock Feathers, and I'm going to run around here and I'm going to grab the other color. I think the other color yes, it's Spiced Marmalade. That's just going to look really cute in there. So I'm going to, all right, let's get the Spiced Marmalade. We'll do that second sentiment in that. Okay, so while let's make sure that I've got that. You could do paw prints. Oh my goodness, how cute would paw prints be? I actually have the Catherine Pooler Peking Pets. That has some paw prints on it. That would be really cute on the inside too. Okay, so let's do this in Peacock Feathers. And I'm using the Stamparatus because I am using Distress Oxides. They do stamp beautifully. They're crisp and nice for stamping. A lot of people don't know that. And I discovered that last year when don't laugh at me guys, I'm late to the Distress Oxide game because I joined Stampin' Up not long after the Oxides started coming out. Let me get that lined up, make sure I've got it good in the corner so I don't mess up my sentiment. So that was one of the first things I decided to start purchasing was some Distress Oxides. I wanted to play with them so bad because I felt like I'd been left behind. And so I'm really into these. So forgive me for being a little bit overboard when it comes to that. So nice, crisp pigment yumminess. Okay, so there's that. Pull that and actually have this. Okay, let's set that here. Next, we're going to do this little potty animal. That's funny. I don't know. I love quippy stuff. I'm a silly person, and I love this goofy stuff. So, you got people in your life that like silly stuff, and you got people in your life that like, you know, the pretty serious stuff. And I like both. So, I like making cards with both things. So, yeah, there we have it. Okay, now let's pick up this potty animal and roll. And I did move it, so get that. Thank you for hopping on here with me, Lindy. I know you're busy. I know you got stuff to do. Yeah. I'm getting ready. Oh, that's so cute. You know, guys, I just can't even resist. I might just go get some paw prints off of that set. And you're about to see my, I've got a little bit of a wild side to me. I like to, Lindy knows this about me. I like fun clothes. And so I've got some, really, if you're about to see me, I was a little shy, but I decided I'm just not going to be shy. I've got some wild stretchy pants on today, guys. So you're about to see them. I'm a little potty animal. So I'm going to go get some paw prints. And excuse me while I go run and get that set. Where are you? I know you're in here. Okay. Huh. Well, guys, I don't know what I've done with it. Well, that's sad. No, I found it. Yay. It's right where it belongs. It was just moved. Okay. Maybe I spared you my... I spared you my wild pants today. They're not that wild. They're yellow and white and got leaves all over them. They're fun. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab some Twisted Citron. And we're going to put some paw prints on this because that's just a cute little thing. There's paw prints on this, but it's in the sentiment. And I could glue. Yeah, I got it. My hands are wet, don't touch. And I could glue some stuff on there, but oh, fooey-doo. I hope I didn't mess that up. I gotta move. There we go. I got it. Let's do paw prints walking up. How about that? That's cute. Adorable. Write that out. That makes me nervous. Let's do that. And then we'll do that. And we'll move this. Like that. Can you see me? kind of walking up the page there. Could do it walking off too. That'd be kind of cute. And we'll do one like that here. Yay. That's done on the inside. Fun and cute. So I probably should be careful. Make sure I didn't get any ink on there. Set that there. So I should probably be careful and let this dry. Because it's pigment, it takes a little while to dry. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to grab, here we go. Yeah, here it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on the inside to kind of catch any ink that's still drying. And just kind of like so that doesn't get on the other side. All right, just to be on the safe side. All right, we're done with the stamp set. Now let's put this puppy together. I have hair everywhere. Sometimes it's hard to tell whether it's the cat's or mine. Of course, mine's long, so, well, Taurus is too. Okay, so first things first. I am going to put down my base, and let's get this like so, and let's do that. It can be a little tricky sometimes. So here's, I'm gonna let you see what I'm doing. Bring it up. Making sure with that white piece of cardstock behind it, it's kind of hard to see. I might have a little heavier at one side than the other. And then we're going to bring this on here. And probably what I'll do is go ahead and, since I was a little too far to the left, I'll have to overlap it. I meant to, I'll tell you what the dimensions are on this. This piece of cardstock is 3.5 by 5 1/4, and this one is 1/2 inch. So it's technically gonna, you know, make your layer so that you have, but I'm gonna have to overlap it just slightly because I have it too far to this direction. So that's okay. That's okay. All right. And I am going to use twine, and I'm just going to wrap it. Aren't those paw prints adorable? Oh, they're so cute. I love, love, love them. So the first thing I'm going to do, or the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to, I'm going to layer these just for a little bit of dimension. And I want to give you a little tip on how to make it a little bit easier. And I think I've showed you this before, maybe over on Facebook. But is to leave your die right inside where you've die cut it from. And it holds it into place while you're getting glue on. Now be careful, get a thin layer and don't go to the edge, because otherwise you're going to have a little bit of a mess when you, or it might get a little sticky when you're taking it out. So in this way, you're not messing with paper like this and going everywhere and twisting and turning, even though it's nice to use the liquid glue, you have a little wiggle room, but this is a little bit easier to lay down your die cut piece. Okay, so now I'm going to do that with the wolf. This reminds me of a story. Don't know if I should say it on YouTube Live, but my daughter got in trouble at school one time because she was giggling at a substitute teacher for the way she was pronouncing her actual teacher's name. Instead of Wolf, with kind of an L in there, she was calling her Mrs. Wolf. And my daughter got the giggles at it and she got in trouble. It's not a bad story, but you know, who knows? Who might hop by and find my video and go, oh my goodness. I'm not a parent that gets bent out of shape over that kind of stuff, because she gets it from me. I get the giggles and I can't stop, especially when things just go awry like that. I just thought that story was hilarious. Okay, so I'm gonna go meow, woof, or should I'm gonna go woof meow. Yeah, woof and meow, that's what I'm gonna do. So, woof meow, that's gonna be my sentiment for the front. So, that's happy birthday and puppy and kitty. And I am gonna turn one way. Let's make sure I have enough room for where my placement's gonna be. And I'm gonna turn this way. So yeah, we've got it. It'll work. Okay. Woof and meow. So, what's everybody got planned for their weekend? I know it's Thursday. For me, it's my this is my Saturday, because I work weekends every other weekend, and this is my weekend to be off. So, it's awesome. Bring it up just a little. There we go. Okay. All right. So I am gently lifting my shaker elements here, and I don't have my acetate adhered yet, but as you can see from the static and everything, I'm gonna have to take all of my elements out. Oops, I forgot about that. Come on. I thought I'd throw those in. Thought that would be fun. So the first thing I'm gonna do is get a couple of these pieces in here laid down on the background first. These pieces right here don't need to be laid down, but the bone and the cat do. So I'm using this as a guide to kind of figure out where I need to place my cat, because it's going to get covered a little. As you can see, it's going to cover it up. So I'm going to place that little kitty cat in there, and forgive me as I fidget, but I'll be fidgeting a little bit to get that placement in there just right, so that it looks the way I want it to look. So here we go, fidgeting. Once I get it the way I want it, I am going to grab my glue and get that in there as best as I can. Okay, so I think that's what I want, and I need to turn it just an ever bit slight and bring it down just a tad bit. I'm going to double check it one more time. And that is, see, that's why you double check. What is it? What's the saying? Measure twice. Okay. Is that paw print on there? I think that's good. I think it's going to work. At least you'll get the gist of it. Okay, so I'm gluing that on really well. So there's not going to be any shaker elements inside the paws, this part of the paw print. Oh, grady. Boy, did I ever glue that. Well, there's some movement, so I can move it around. Let's get that moved. There we go. That actually worked out. I think that's the placement I want. Excuse me while I go off screen again. I'm going to move that up just a tad. probably the only hard part to this card. Is the placement of this. The bone's not as bad. So put that down in there. Can you see what I'm doing? Sorry, I'm so low down below. It's like either seeing my head, actually it falls right in there. So let's just go ahead and get this down. That was the only piece that really needed the TLC. Okay. So foam to paper is not a big deal. And this is just an FYI. But acetate to foam, I struggle with. And it doesn't matter what adhesive liquid adhesive I use, it's a struggle for me. I have a huge struggle getting it to stay. So foam to paper, no biggie whatsoever. Okay, let me line this up. I'm going to hold it for a bit. Kind of get that in there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to very carefully, because we don't want to move it, you're going to very carefully place something heavy on top so that it doesn't shift. And now we're going to work on the acetate. So you don't want a whole lot of glue because you don't want your glue to come out the sides, but you need glue for it to stay and stick. Whoops. You don't want to do that. I'll have to fix that because we don't want it on our... Now, I will tell you, Barely Art glue comes off of acetate really nice. When you go to wipe it, and it doesn't leave as nasty of a smudge as other glues. Okay. So that's exactly where the nice part is you can tell where you need to go. Okay, I don't want to move too much because we don't want any smudges. So I have a little bit of glue. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lindy. Yes, it makes it less fidgety to put the die cut back into the, I have a little glue there, but like I said, Barely Art glue does not smear as bad as other glues. So that is a plus. I really love this glue, guys. It's like the best. It really is. There's some glue out there that if you use it and you get ooze on your, it's over. It really is. It's over. And this glue is such a game changer for me. Okay, so now one of the things I do, like I said earlier, is that acetate to foam is a problem for me. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to take this really thin, this is in the store, this is Lawn Fawn, and I'm going to take this really thin double-sided adhesive tape, and I am going to go into the areas to lay this down. And I'm just gonna follow this around as best as I can. And I may have to, just tear it off here and there to do that. So this is, thank you for your patience with me on this. This will take a little bit of time, but once it's done, it'll be worth the effort because messing with glue in these situations is just not fun. I found it over and over again that the double-sided tape works best. And if you have a good quality double-sided tape, it's a game changer. So what I'm doing here is I am making sure that all of my pieces touch because you don't want any of your shaker elements to get up in there and get all lost and floaty. You want them to float, you just don't want them to get lost. You want them to stay in their pockets. That's my point. stay in their place. There. I may have to lift that a bit. So each of my pieces of tape is going, see now I'm losing a little bit of my, well, this is coming off. That's what it is. That's all. Okay, so now let's start on this. I know it's like watching paint dry. I do have a little tape there. So. Oops, I pulled it off. So I have to start down here. I'm gonna have to get that off my fingers or it's gonna be a problem. So to make this easier, I'm just gonna bring this across here. I have tape on my finger. That stuff is very sticky. Okay, it works. So I do recommend this for when you're using foam. I recommend this adhesive for your shakers. I really do. And this is a nice thin double-sided tape so that you can get down in those little tiny areas. Okay, we're almost there. This is something I could have done, but I wanted to show you what I do. The process. And here I am off screen, guys. I am so sorry. It's kind of like I'm everywhere with this. Kind of following the groove here. Sorry. You can see what I'm doing. I'm making sure there is tape there. The backing fell off. So just making sure all of my tape pieces touch one another. Okay. You want that down and you want it down secure. All right. Back on you go. Lawn Fawn. Good brand of double-sided adhesive. Okay. Now time to peel. But I'm not going to put it on until I get all my pieces in there. Actually, I'll just set that aside. So this should be good. This should be ready to go. I'm going to put a doghouse over there. And I'm going to, I love the way that shines. Paw print goes down in here, yeah. And then we're gonna put a little fish. Cute. I'm allergic to fish though. But those little fish bones are cute. They're darling. Stick that like that. And then we're gonna get a cute little bone. What cute, thoughtful little elements in this piece. And I love it that there's more than one, so you don't have to do so many passes. How nice is that? So there was a lot of forethought that went into that. Definitely. Okay, so I think that's a Tora hair. So now I'm just gonna lay down my pieces into, some glue on my finger. See how nice that comes off? Glue my pieces down in here, or not glue, just lay them down in, like so. And they'll just kind of float and shake and be fun. There's not, like I said, there's not a lot of shake. These are like some pieces that fell from, I think, the paws. I think that's where they came from. Yeah. I'm not sure. But they're cute and I'm leaving them in. Okay, so make sure all your pieces are in. And then you can peel this off and lay it on top. And you've got a filled shaker with different little pockets. How cute and fun. I mean, you could use shaker elements for sure. And depending on what you're using, I might recommend a double layer of foam. I'm not going for a big, huge shake on this one, but just the little pieces kind of loose in there. So depending on what you're really going for, if you've got some bubble pieces, I think that they're called bubble. I'm not quite sure what they call them. But if that's what you have that you're putting in, if you're putting in big pieces, I would definitely recommend a double layer of foam, most definitely. So, okay. And now all I'm going to do is lay this over. Make sure I get it on there straight. Excuse my head. If you see my head. And now we're on there. Good and firm. And cute. Very cute. So it doesn't shake a whole lot, but it's definitely got the elements in there, and this gives it some shine and some just some added elements there. So fun and cute and darling. And when I saw this, I said, oh, must. Definite must. Gotta have that. I love a cute shaker card. And the fact that Newton's Nook has included elements for both cats and dogs in this is just amazing. I love that. Really, really love that. So there we go. And because you have some of the elements up here that carry over into here, you can essentially, you get the picture of what's really in there. The only thing you can't really see is that paw. Should put that on top, but that's okay. I could add a paw to the inside, couldn't I? I have some left over too. That would be really cute. Okay, so I think we're good on that. That should be dry. And I'm just gonna add my twine and be done. So I'm just gonna wrap it around right here. I never know how much to get when I'm doing this. I might end up overdoing it more than anything. So, yep, I didn't have enough. So there we go. So let's see. I'm going to tie my bow right up here at the top. That's where I want my bow to go. And let's pull that out. What's a card without some ribbon or twine? Righto. And I kind of wanted that to just sit up there like so, kind of hang a little. Fun and cute and sweet. I might just leave that. That's kind of cute. Let's shorten it. We don't want it to. And we'll just leave it. I fuss with my bows probably forever and ever till I get them just right. But y'all get the point. Fuss with it till you get it to where you like it. That would be cute, kind of. Yeah. Maybe I will shorten it. It's going to drive me crazy if it goes over. All right, it's done. Fun, fun, fun. Fun and cute. Lots of fun, lots of cute. I love it. It doesn't shake a lot, but it's fun. Yay, we're done. We did it. We made a shaker. And actually, in 40 minutes, we made a shaker. Awesome. Well, thank you for joining me today and sharing some time with me. And thanks for the patience of catching me early. I know most of you probably will catch the replay anyway. So whether you catch the replay or you were here live, silent, I appreciate you stopping by, and have a very blessed rest of your day, rest of your week, and happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Whether you're a mom of a woof or a meow or actual little humans, have a great Mother's